Hi friends, welcome back to Astrology with Ninad. In this video, I am going to discuss the upcoming important and crucial transit of Mars to the sign of Capricorn because that is the exaltation sign for Mangal Devta. This will take place on Feb 5 and Mars will stay in its exaltation sign till March 14. So, this is a significant transit that will have quite a strong impact on all the 12 signs of the zodiac. Especially if you are running the Mahadasha, the major period, or the Antardasha, the minor period of Mars, then it will have even a more impact on your lives. My predictions are mainly based on your ascendant or moon sign per Vedic astrology. If you don't know your signs, I recommend going to a online Vedic birth chart calculator, plugging in your birth details and finding out your moon and rising sign. Moon sign predictions have an impact on the mind or emotions of a human being, while ascendant sign predictions have an impact on actual physical events in life. My recommendation would be to watch prediction for both your moon and rising sign, as over a period of time you will know exactly which sign you resonate most with. I have posted the timestamps in the description box below for your convenience, so you can click on the time that corresponds to your Chandra Rashi or Lagna Rashi and watch accordingly. So without any further delay, let us discuss the impact of Mars exaltation in the sign of Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, for all the 12 signs of the zodiac, starting from Aries all the way up to Pisces. For my Aries Mesh Rasi friends, Mars is the lord of your Lagna. It rules your ascendant itself, the first house, and now it is going to transit in your 10th house, where it will become exalted in the sign of Capricorn. This is an excellent placement and probably the best placement for Mangal Devta, because Mars gets directional strength, becomes Digbali in the 10th house. It is also an Upchaya Sthan, it is a growth house, and Mars is known to give excellent results in growth houses. And Mars also rules your sign, which is an extremely auspicious thing, because any planet that controls a specific sign will naturally try to do good for their own sign. And that is pretty much common sense. So, when Mars is going to be exalted in your 10th house, your career will start to skyrocket in a very positive direction. If you are facing any struggles, any issues, those will be evaporated. Now, you will slowly start to climb the ladder of success, and you will start to experience lot of good benefits at your workplace. Your co-workers, colleagues, they will start to give you more support and cooperation. Your bosses will recognize the hard work and effort you have been putting in, and naturally you will get the rewards and benefits for the same. Your work will be acknowledged. People who had dismissed you earlier, they will start to notice your leadership skills. They will come to you seeking good advice. You will be a force to be reckoned with at your workplace. You will become extremely brave, courageous and passionate about the work you do. If you don't have a job, this is one of the best periods to really apply and give interviews, because there is a strong chance you can land a really good job with a good salary and benefits package, because even your 10th lord Saturn is in the 11th house. So strong chances of bonus, promotion or salary increment is also there on the cards. From the 10th house, I forgot to mention, if there were any issues in the relationship with your father, that can also be resolved, and any issues with upper management or any complications in any government related dealings can be resolved during this transit. Your fame, authority, prestige, recognition will start to increase in your society and at your workplace. From the 10th house, Mars will aspect your ascendant itself, the first house, which will fall on its own Mul Trikona sign Aries. So, naturally, you will become very dynamic. You will become very brave. You will start to take more risk in life in a positive way. You will become very, you will start to exhibit more entrepreneur type skills. You will become very enterprising. You will not back down from what you now want to pursue. You will go after pursuing your goals, ambitions, desires, objectives. Your health will start to get better. If you are suffering from health issues, you will get some relief. Your vitality will increase. You will feel more robust. Your energy levels will rise. Your overall destiny will start to support you more. Your luck factor will increase. Your personality will become very magnetic. You will unleash some kind of hidden power within you, and people will recognize that there is something about this individual. Your hidden talents and skills will come to the forefront. From the 10th house, Mars will directly aspect your 4th house, which will fall on the friendly sign of Cancer. Although it will be a debilitated aspect, so it can prove to be quite auspicious in terms of real estate matters, whether buying or selling property. Just make sure to read any important documents twice, thrice before signing. Make sure to get the proper real estate agent before you do any big dealings. Just make sure that if your mother is suffering from health issues, she does not ignore any health issues around this time if something was to bother her. For those students pursuing primary education, such as bachelor's and high school, if they really put their mind to focus and they really study hard, then they can do excellent in their academics. Doing meditation, yoga, pranayam will be very beneficial for you to gain more relaxation, and mentally you will feel much better doing so. And then the final aspect of Mars will fall on your 5th house. So there are chances you could get gains from your past investments you might have made. Your teaching and leadership skills will start to shine. If you have any children, you will start to spend more time with them. Especially, you will go and do more outdoor activities, whether it is playing sports, whether it is maybe going on a hike, or maybe going on an adventure. So the bonding between you and your children will also increase. For single people, there are chances they might come across and meet someone at the workplace whom they might find comparable. So, as you can see, this transit of Mars is looking extremely auspicious for my Aries Mesh Rasi friends. I hope you make the best use of it, and I thank you for watching. For my Taurus Vrushabha Rashi friends, Mars will be transiting in your 9th house in its exaltation sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. So this is a very good placement because 9th house is a trine house. It is a Trikon Bhava. So naturally, long distance journeys will be quite beneficial. If you were planning on going on a long distance vacation, journey, traveling abroad, then it would be quite a supportive placement. For those students who really want to pursue higher education, such as master's or PhD program, they might finally get accepted to a good college that they desire. If you are already a student pursuing higher education, and that too in a foreign land, then you will make remarkable and excellent academic progress. It might be a good time to engage yourself in spiritual and religious activities, doing yoga, meditation, pranayam, doing charitable activities, participating in social service organization, helping out the poor, needy, disabled, helping out with food drives, helping out with animal shelters, visiting holy pilgrimage would be quite beneficial, because as you can see, the 9th and the 12th houses will be strongly activated, because from the 9th house Mars will aspect your 12th house, which will fall on its own Mul Trikona sign Aries. So the things I mentioned will be quite beneficial, is to engage yourself more into spiritual and religious activities. Doing lots of exercise will also be good for you to get good quality of sleep, especially if you have been suffering from insomnia or any sleep disorders. If you are in any relationship, then the love and romance will reach the next level. There will be a lot of passion, love, and romance and sensuality in your relationship. Any missing spark will be reignited. There will be an increase in bed pleasure, because 12th house is connected to that. There might be long distance and foreign travel. Then we see that Mars direct aspect will be on your 3rd house. So that will be a debilitated aspect, but it will still fall on the friendly sign of Cancer. So if you're doing a lot of short distance traveling, then make sure you do not speed and drive your vehicle. But from short distance journeys, there can be some benefits as well. Then your relationship with your younger siblings will improve, as you will start to spend more time with them. So naturally your bonding will improve. Those people in the field of sales, advertising, marketing, real estate, politics, fitness industry, sports industry will largely excel in this time period. Just be careful in your overall communication with people and do not be too aggressive, as they can take you the wrong way, especially in your email communication. The final aspect of Mars will fall on your 4th house, and that can be quite good for those people dealing in the field of real estate, such as buying, purchase of property or sale of property, purchase of vehicle or sale of vehicle. It can be quite good for people in this kind of business. Students who are pursuing primary education can also do quite well if they really focus on their studies. Then they will make quite good progress. Doing yoga, meditation, pranayam will help you to gain more relaxation in your life, so that your anxiety and stress levels start to decrease, as the 4th house is connected to your manashanti, mental peace. Spending more time in nature, connecting with your inner self will be quite good for you. Your relationship with your mother can also improve, can also get better if there were any issues that can be certainly resolved. So overall, the transit of Mars is looking good for the most part. I hope you use it to your advantage, and I thank you for watching. For my Gemini Mithun Rashi friends, Mars will be exalted in your 8th house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. So this is quite a good placement, especially in terms of wealth, and I will explain why so. So 8th house is connected to sudden unexpected gains in life. It can be through your spouse, in laws, inheritance, insurance, through your past investments, real estate, property investments, something that is very sudden and unexpected. And especially due to Mars Mool Trikon falling in your 11th house. So Mars controls your Labastan, your inflow of money, and now it is transiting in the 8th house, which is sudden major gains of wealth. But you have to be a bit careful as well and not invest in anything risky, because it is also the house of sudden major loss. So just take some precaution and do your proper due diligence, research, and analysis before making major investments. And that largely depends on your Mahadasha, Antardasha, and the placement of certain planets in your natal chart. Do not speed and drive your vehicle around this time. There might be some relief if you are suffering from any chronic health issues as well. From the 8th house, Mars will aspect your 11th house, which is its own Mool Trikona sign Aries. So naturally, as I mentioned before, it controls your Labastan. So you will start to get gains from multiple sources of income. Money will definitely be coming your way. And you will also make new friends, meet important people, make influential contacts. Your overall social network influence will start to grow. Your relationship with your elder siblings can also improve as you will start to spend more time with them. You might go and do outdoor activities, play some sports with them, or maybe go for a hike. Then we see that 11th house is also the gains from your career. So there is probability that some people might get a bonus, promotion, or a salary increment that they have been desiring for a long time. They could even get a job transfer to a desired location. From the 8th house, Mars will directly aspect your 2nd house, which will fall on the debilitation sign of Cancer, although it is not an enemy sign. In this case, as I mentioned before, that you will have a good inflow of money. Money will definitely come your way, but make sure to properly save that money. If you do not utilize good money management, then your bank balance could be drained and you could suffer from financial losses. So be prudent, be wise with your money management, make good financial investment decisions, and that way you will be able to accumulate more wealth, grow your savings, and feel more financially stable. Be slightly careful in dealing with your extended family members. Try to not be too aggressive with them. Otherwise, there can be some unnecessary misunderstandings. Try not to eat too much of spicy food either during this transit, or it can give some stomach related ailments. The final aspect of Mars will fall on your 3rd house. This will be a good aspect as it will fall on the sign of Leo, which is a friendly sign. So short distance journeys can be beneficial. Your communication skills will become very powerful. It will be straight, direct, and to the point. You might say only a few words, but will make a strong impact on whoever you interact with. Your leadership skills will start to shine. You will become more enterprising, brave, courageous, and the more self-effort, hard work, and parakram you do, the more you will get the rewards. The more your destiny and luck factor will also support you. Relationship with younger siblings can also improve during this time period if proper communication is established. So overall, a good transit for my Gemini Mithun Rashi friends. I thank you for watching and all the best. For my Cancer Karka Rashi friends, Mars will be exalted in your 7th house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. Now, this is quite a good placement because 7th house is a Kendra Sthan, it is a center house, and Mars is a Yoga Karaka planet for Cancer sign as it rules a center and a trine house. So, it is a very beneficial planet, and now it is placed in your 7th house. So, if there was any spark missing in your married life, if the romance was missing, now that can certainly be reignited because Mars is of a fiery nature. It represents passion. So naturally the love, romance, passion, sensuality in your married life, in your relationship will once again be reignited, and you will have a lot of passionate moments with your spouse. So the balance, harmony, peace in your married life can certainly be restored. Just try not to be too aggressive with your partner. Try not to get into unnecessary arguments, quarrels, or disputes, or that could create unnecessary complications in your married life. If you are in a business partnership, then also be careful in your dealings with your business partner. Try not to be too direct in a way that you can come off as aggressive, because that can cause a sudden break in your business partnership. Whatever you need to explain, you can do so in a very humble and polite manner so that you will get good cooperation and support from your business partners, and there will be good mutual understanding and respect. If you're already running a business, then there are chances your profits and revenues can certainly increase in this transit, and your losses and expenses might go down. So try to make the best use of this transit, especially if you are also running the Mahadasha, Antardasha, or just the Mahadasha or just the Antardasha of Mars. Then it can be quite a beneficial time for you in your business activities if even Mars is very well placed in your natal chart. There might be some long distance journeys on the cards to foreign lands in relation to your business activities. If you're single and hoping to get married, then there are chances that you could come across some potential proposals that you might find appealing. From the 7th house, Mars will aspect your 10th house, and that will fall on its own Mool Trikona sign, Aries. So naturally, it is going to be an excellent aspect and can help you to promote and boost your career growth and success. Your leadership skills will start to shine. You will now get good support of the planetary alignment to achieve remarkable progress at the workplace. You will start to get more support, more respect, more understanding, more bonding from your colleagues, co-workers, and upper management. You might be assigned more responsibility at the workplace, but you will be able to efficiently carry out all the tasks and duties in a timely manner. And this can help you to get the rewards, recognition, credit, and respect that you truly deserve. If you don't have a job, I highly recommend keep applying and give lots of interviews, because there is a strong chance you can land a new job with a decent salary and benefits package. Mars will then directly aspect your Lagna, the first house itself, but it will be a debilitated aspect, although not an enemy one. Just slightly take care of your health. Try not to eat too much spicy food, as that can cause some stomach related ailments. And try not to be too aggressive in your approach with the general public, as they might take it the wrong way. But overall, you will become very brave, courageous, and you will be a force to be reckoned with. You will not back down from achieving what you have set your mind to in regards to your short term goals, objectives. Then we see that Mars' final aspect will fall on your second house on the friendly sign of Leo. So, naturally, it can help you to get a bonus, promotion, or a salary increment from your workplace because Mars Mool Trikona falls in your 10th house. It rules your career house. So, naturally, if it is activating the second house, wealth can come to you through your career. So make the right choices, as you can accumulate more wealth and increase your bank balance and savings if you use the correct money management technique and make wise investment decisions. There might also be some fun family reunion on the cards, and you might have a wonderful reunion with family members you had not met for a long time. Your communication skills will become very direct to the point, and you will be able to convince people and persuade them to see your point of view quite easily. So, overall, an excellent transit for my Cancer Karka Rashi friends. I thank you for watching and all the best. For my Leo Simha Rashi friends, Mars will be in exaltation in your 6th house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. Now this is a very good placement. First, because Mars is a Yoga Karaka planet for you, a very key and beneficial planet because it rules a center and a trine house, a Kendra and a Trikon Sthan. It is great friends with the ruler of your sign, Sun. And it is also now placed in the Upchaya Bhava, which is the 6th house. It is a growth house. So, one of the best placements for Mangal Devta. It will help you to overcome any competition, defeat your hidden enemies, rise on top above everyone, whether you are running a business, whether you are working in a regular service job. Your daily work-life routine will get exciting. You will become very passionate about the work that you do. If you had taken any loans in the past, you will now start to slowly repay those off. Or you will think of techniques on how you can start repaying off your old loans. If you are suffering from any health issues, especially acute health issues, then there might be some relief on the cards for you. You will feel more healthier. Your vitality will increase. Your energy levels will go up. Your stamina will increase. From the 6th house, Mars will aspect your 9th house, the Bhagyasthan, which will fall on its own Mool Trikona sign, Aries. So naturally, your luck factor and destiny will start to support you more. You might think of finally pursuing a higher education program such as Masters and PhD. If you're already in such a program, you will make remarkable academic progress. You will be able to impress your professors with your passion, dedication, hard work, and commitment. And naturally, you will gain their respect. Then we see that Mars will directly aspect your 12th house, but it will be a debilitated aspect because it will fall on the sign of Cancer, which is Karka Rashi. But it is not a enemy aspect. Just be mindful of your expenses and control your spending. Avoid unnecessary spending so that it doesn't deplete your bank balance. Do meditation, pranayam, yoga, mindfulness techniques so that you will get good quality of sleep, especially if you are suffering from any sleep disorders such as insomnia. Be careful if you go on any major long distance travel to foreign lands. Try to take someone along with you, maybe a friend, a family member, a co-worker. Try not to travel internationally alone. Overall, helping out with charity organization, doing social service work, helping out the poor, needy, disabled, helping out with animal shelter, with food drives, with blood donation. Doing all this will help to channel the 12th house Mars energies in a very positive direction. Then we see that the final aspect of Mars will fall on your ascendant, the first house itself. Naturally, the sign of Leo is a friendly sign, but it is a fire sign, and Mars is a very fiery planet. So, naturally, it can create more aggression in you. But if you use it in a positive way, such as converting it to a dynamic leadership role, then it will be very good for you. So try to use that fiery energy in a very positive manner, and try not to be very aggressive with the general public, your friends, family members, or there might be unnecessary misunderstandings and they might take you the wrong way. But overall, your communication will be very direct, to the point, and you will make a strong impact on whoever you interact with. Your overall personality will become very dominant, appealing, magnetic. People will start to notice you. They will recognize your hidden talent and skills. You will become a force to be reckoned with. You might also join a fitness program, get into a fitness regime, and work on your fitness goals. And this is one of the best times for it. So overall, a very good transit for my Leo Sinha Rashi friends. I thank you for watching and all the best. For my Virgo Kanya Rashi friends, Mars will be exalted in your 5th house in the sign of Capricorn. So Mars rules your 8th house because that is where its Mool Trikona falls, and it will be exalted in your 5th house. So this means that there could be sudden gain of money that might come your way. It could be possibly from your past speculative investments. But try not to again make risky investments around this time, unless your natal birth chart really supports it, the Mahadasha, Antardasha. There are several factors you need to look at. But try to play it a bit safe, even if you get a big inflow of money that might come your way. If you have any children, then you will start to spend more time with them. You might go and play some sports, engage in some outdoor activities, go on a hike, go on an adventure. This will increase the bonding between you and your children. If you are in the teaching profession, then your teaching skills will be largely applauded by the students, and there is a chance for a promotion as well. Then we see that from the 5th house, Mars will aspect your 8th house. So again, as I told you, that is its Mool Trikona. So a sudden inflow of money or sudden unexpected gain of wealth, maybe through your spouse, through your in-laws, inheritance, insurance, through your past investments, could happen. But try to save that money and do not again reinvest that back into something risky, or you could lose that money as well, because 8th house is the house of sudden unexpected loss. So you do need to be slightly careful. If you are in a research related field, whether in an investigation type of research or any other scientific type of research, you will do exceptionally well. You might also get interested towards occult type studies. Try not to speed and drive your vehicle around this time. There might be some relief from chronic health issues if you were suffering from any such issues around this time, as you might get the proper treatment and medication. From the 5th house, Mars will directly aspect your 11th house, but it will be a debilitated aspect on the sign of Cancer. But it is not an enemy aspect. So just be slightly cautious in the relationship with your siblings, especially elder siblings. Try not to get into unnecessary arguments with your elder sibling, or that could cause unnecessary misunderstandings. But overall, your flow of money should be there from your workplace, from your job. You should get good inflow of money because your fifth house placement of Mars is looking very good because it is a very auspicious house. So your long-term desires, goals, ambitions, keep working towards that because now Mars will give you the passion, the energy levels, the stamina needed to go and pursue your goals, ambitions, desires, as that can slowly become fulfilled in the coming time. Be slightly careful in dealing with your overall social network. If you're a social media influencer, be careful on what you post. Be careful in the friends that you make during this time. Make sure to know them properly before trusting a new person, before letting them into your personal space or private life. The final aspect of Mars will be on your 12th house. So, this will be a good aspect, especially for long distance traveling, foreign travel, foreign vacation. If you are wanting to go with your family, it is a great time to visit a foreign country. If you engage yourself in spiritual or religious activities, or even do charitable activities, help out with social service causes like food drives, blood donation drives, animal shelter, helping out the poor, disabled, needy, all this will be very good for you to channel the 12th house energies in a positive direction. Since the 5th and 12th houses are now active, if you are in a relationship, then there will be a more increase in your love, romance, passion, and bed pleasure activity will certainly be on the rise because the 12th house is a fiery energy, because the sign of Leo and Mars is a fiery planet. So if you add 1 plus 1, it makes sense that the love and romance and passion and sensuality in your romantic relationship will be on the next level. If you were suffering from any sleep disorders like insomnia, then doing yoga, meditation, pranayam will also be beneficial during this time period. So overall, a decent transit for my Virgo Kanya Rashi friends. I thank you for watching and all the best. For my Libra Tula Rashi friends, Mars will be in exaltation in your 4th house in the sign of Capricorn. Now this is a good placement, especially if you are in the real estate business, or whether you are looking to sell your house or you're looking to buy a new property. This would be a good time, especially if your natal birth chart Mahadasha Antardasha also supports the same. And if you are in the real estate business, then there is a strong chance you will start to make more profits and make more deals during this time. If you're also in the vehicle business, the buying and selling of cars, then also you will make good progress during this time period. If you are a student pursuing primary education, such as bachelor's or high school, then you will have a lot of energy, you will get more mental focus, and that when you put it in your studies, you will make excellent academic progress as well, and you will earn your teachers' respect. If there were any issues in the relationship with your mother, that can be slowly rectified during this transit, but make sure she does not ignore any health issues if something was to bother her. Doing meditation, yoga, pranayam will be quite beneficial for you to channel the Martian energies in a very good way, so that your overall mental stress, anxiety levels decrease and you feel more peaceful and calm. From the 4th house, Mars will aspect your 7th house, which will fall on its own Mool Trikona, Aries. Now, this is excellent news for those single people hoping to get married. Finally, their dreams might come true and they might meet a compatible match during this transit. Those people already married, they will have the spark reignited if that was missing, and the love, romance, and passion in their married life will once again be reignited. They will spend a lot of passionate and memorable time with their spouses. Just try not to be too aggressive with your spouse, or that can cause potential misunderstandings and quarrels disputes in your married life. If you are in a business partnership, then also try not to be too aggressive with your business partner, or that can cause a sudden break in the business partnership. But if you are polite, humble, and respectful, then your business partnership will get stronger by the day, and your business partner will provide you with full support and cooperation. If you are already running a business, then your profits can go up, your revenues can increase, and you don't need to now focus on cost cutting as much, as your expenses will start to slowly go down. There might be some long distance traveling and journeys on the cards for you as well, whether it might be you might take your spouse on a long distance vacation, or you might have to travel abroad for some business related purposes. Then Mars direct aspect will fall on your 10th house, on the debilitated sign of Cancer. But it is not an enemy aspect, and Mars most auspicious placement that way is in the 10th house because it gains directional strength. So this aspect will be quite strong. It can help to promote your career growth and progress. You will start to get more recognition, respect from your colleagues, upper management. They will start to recognize your hard work and effort and give you the credit, recognition, and respect that you truly deserve. Just try not to get into unnecessary arguments, disputes, or quarrels with people at your workplace, or that can cause some complications. But if you keep working hard, stay focused, then you can reach very good heights during this transit at your workplace. The final aspect of Mars will fall on your 11th house, on the friendly sign of Leo. So there is no surprise if some people might get a bonus, promotion, salary increment, or a job transfer to their desired location during this transit, because 11th house is connected to your Labhasthan. It is also the house of Ichha Purti. So your long-term goals, desires, ambitions, objectives can slowly start getting realized if you put in the hard work and effort, because the sign of Leo falls in the 11th house. It is a fire sign, and Mars is a fire planet. So it encourages any type of brave, courageous, and enterprising act where you are not backing down from any good decision that you have made for your life. You are going after your goals, you are pursuing them with your full vigor, with full courage, and you are not leaving any stone unturned. Then all your dreams and goals and wishes can definitely become a reality. If there were any issues in the relationship with your elder siblings, that can also certainly improve during this time period. And you might actually spend a lot of time with them, maybe go and do some outdoor activities, go out on an adventure, participate in some sports. So your bonding with your sibling will increase and get better. You might also make new friends, meet influential people, and make important contacts that might be beneficial in the long run. So overall, a very good transit. For my Libra Tula Rashi friends, I thank you for watching. For my Scorpio Vrishik Rashi friends, Mars is the lord of your ascendant. It is ruling your sign, and it is going to now transit in your third house in its exaltation sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. This is a very good placement because third house is a Upchaya Bhava. It is a growth house, and Mars rules your sign. So naturally it wants the best for you, and now it is placed in one of the best houses where it is very comfortable, and it is now very powerful and strong. So the more hard work, self effort, courageous you become, because Mars will make you very dynamic in this transit, the more you will be able to achieve, the more your destiny and luck factor will support you. because Mars direct aspect is on your ninth house, the Bhagyastan. Short distance journeys will be beneficial. Your relationship with your siblings will improve. If there was any misunderstanding, that can certainly be resolved. Your overall communication will become very powerful. Your email communication, your written communication will also become very eloquent. People will start to notice you. Your leadership skills will start to shine. You will be a force to be reckoned with. If you are thinking of pursuing some fitness goals, some physical fitness goals that you have, then this is the perfect time to join a good fitness program and get into the shape that you desire. You will only say a few words but will make a strong impact on whoever you interact with. You will become very enterprising. From the third house, Mars will aspect your sixth house, which will fall on its own Mul Trikona sign Aries, on its second sign that it rules, which is Aries. So you will be able to defeat your enemies, rise on top above the competition. Especially if you are working in a good job, you will now be more recognized in comparison to your colleagues. So give it your best shot, because your everyday work life routine will get exciting. You will become very passionate about what you do. So naturally, you will put in the hard work and effort, which will get you the recognition, rewards, and respect that you deserve. If you are suffering from health issues, that can now slowly be alleviated. You will feel more healthier. Your energy levels will rise. Your stamina will increase. If you had taken any loans in the past, you will now slowly think of how you can repay those loans. You will start to strategize. Then we see that Mars will aspect your ninth house, the direct aspect. It will fall on the sign of Cancer. It is a debilitated aspect, but not an enemy aspect. So just when you travel on any long distance journeys, vacation, then make sure to take someone with you, like a friend, family member, and do the proper planning, research, and analysis before you embark on major long distance travel. If you're a student pursuing PhD, master's program, then try not to get distracted or fall to any temptation. But if you stay focused, then you can achieve excellent progress in your field of study. Engaging yourself in spiritual activities or religious activities, visiting a holy pilgrimage, visiting religious institution of your choice, such as a mandir, mosque, masjid, church, gurudwara, will be beneficial. Helping out with social service organization, doing charitable activities, helping out the poor, needy, helping out with food drives, blood donation drives, helping out at animal shelter, doing pranayam, yoga, meditation, spending more time in nature, taking walks will be largely beneficial. The final aspect of Mars will be on your 10th house, on the friendly sign of Leo. So naturally, you will get tremendous support in your career now. You will get good growth, progress, and any hurdles, obstacles you were facing will be slightly alleviated during this time period. You will get some good relief. There might be a nice change for you at the workplace. You might get the job transferred that you are desiring to a different location. Some level of stress that you are feeling can reduce now. Your work responsibilities can slightly reduce. You will feel more relaxed. You will get better cooperation from your colleagues, co-workers, bosses. Your leadership skills will start to shine. You will make excellent or give excellent presentation in a very fiery and dynamic manner. You will speak only a few words but will make a powerful impact on whoever you interact with. Those who had dismissed you earlier, now they will start to recognize your hidden talents and skills, as that will come to the forefront. So overall, one of the best transit and placement for Mars for my Scorpio Vrishik Rashi friends. I hope you use it to your advantage, and I thank you for watching. For my Sagittarius Dhanu Rashi friends, Mars will be in exaltation in your second house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. Now, this is a good placement because it is in the Dhanastan, it is in the Dhan Bhav. So, naturally, your wealth will start to grow, you will start to accumulate more money, your savings will start to increase because Mars Mool Trikon falls in your fifth house, and that can possibly come through your past investments, past speculative investments, like the stock market, for example. Mars also rules your 12th house, so it can come from your foreign investments. Maybe if you have some real estate investments in a foreign land that you might sell and make a profit out of. Then we see that your communication skills will become very direct, to the point, but you will have a strong impact on whoever you interact with. You will be able to persuade and convince people to see your point of view. So naturally, those who had dismissed you earlier, now they will start to give you the respect that you deserve. Your overall dominance in society, in your family, will start to increase. You will start to gain more respect, command more authority. There might be some reunion with your family members, your extended family members, and that will be beneficial for you because they might give you some possible ideas that can be helpful to you in the future, through which you can start something new or maybe make some important contacts that can be useful. You might also start to eat more spicy food during this transit, but just be a bit careful and try not to overeat too much spicy food, as that could cause some stomach related ailments. Then from the second house, we see that Mars will aspect its own fifth house, which is excellent because it's its Mool Trikona. So naturally, if you are in any kind of teaching role, in any leadership type of role, then you will make a powerful impact, and your students or the public will largely applaud your leadership and teaching ability. If you have any children, then they will start to respect you more and you will spend more time with them. You might go on any outdoor activity, you might start to play some sports with them, you might go on a hike or an adventure, and this will increase the bonding and the respect between you and your children. If you are single, then there are chances you might come across a compatible partner and potentially get into a new relationship, because even Jupiter is placed in your fifth house, so it is going to be now strongly activated by the ruler of your fifth house itself, and those people already in a relationship will experience more love, romance, passion, and definitely an increase in bed pleasure activity, because fifth house sign is Aries. Jupiter is placed in Aries and it is a planet that expands the love, romance, passion, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. And now Mars, which is a fire planet, is also aspecting the fifth house. So now you can see why the sensuality, love, romance, and passionate moments in the people who are in a relationship is going to reach the next level. Then we see that Mars will directly aspect your 8th house, which will fall on the debilitation sign of Cancer, though it's not an enemy aspect. Try not to speed and drive your vehicle. Also, try not to neglect any chronic health issues during this time period. If you are in any research type of field, whether it's investigation, scientific, any occult type of research, then you will largely excel during this time period. if you put in sincere dedication, effort, and commitment. Then there might be sudden, unexpected wealth that might come your way. It could be through inheritance, stock market, through your in laws, through your spouse, through insurance, through your past investments, something that you had never expected. But just be careful and do not make risky speculative investments around this time, or you could suffer losses as well, because 8th house is the house of sudden major gains or major losses. So if the major gains happen, then that is good. You can save up that money for a rainy day. The final aspect of Mars will fall on your 9th house, on the Bhagyastan. So long distance journeys, travel, vacation will be largely beneficial. If you are a student pursuing higher education, such as master's PhD program, then you will largely excel during this time period. You might also visit a holy pilgrimage. Your interest in religious activities might increase. You will become very dharmic, duty minded. You will carry out your duty in a very righteous and very ethical manner. And you will get more respect from the society because of this. Doing yoga, meditation, pranayam will also be beneficial. So overall, a very good transit for my Sagittarius Dhanu Rashi friends. I thank you for watching and all the best. For my Capricorn Makar Rashi friends, Mars will be exalted in your first house itself, in the ascendant, in the sign of Capricorn Makar Rashi. So this is a very powerful placement, because Mars is a very good planet for you, as it rules your 4th and the 11th house. So the first house is both a Trikon and a Kendra Bhava. It is a trine and a center house, which makes this placement even more auspicious. So naturally, you will start to get gains from multiple sources of income. You will start to make new friends, make new social contacts, meet influential people, make such contacts that can be of use to you in the long run. Your long-term goals, ambitions, dreams, wishes can slowly start getting realized. Your relationship with your elder siblings will start to improve. You will start to spend more time with them, if you have any. You might go and start doing some outdoor activities, spend time in nature, go out and an adventure, which will help to increase the bonding between you and your elder sibling. You will get benefit from property related investments. There are chances that some people might sell their property for a profit, or some people might buy a new house. Some people might buy a brand new vehicle or sell their vehicle. They might make some changes to their home environment. It is going to be an excellent time for those students pursuing primary education to give competitive examinations, as they can do quite well. Your relationship with your mother will improve, and if there were any misunderstandings, that can be resolved, because the aspect on the 4th house is looking really good, as it falls on its own sign of Aries. If your mother was suffering from any health issues, then also there might be some respite in the area. Your stress levels, anxiety levels will start to go down. You will start to feel more mentally relaxed. You will feel more peaceful, calm. Doing yoga, meditation, pranayam, doing breathing exercises will be beneficial. Then there will be the direct aspect on your 7th house. It will be a debilitated aspect on the sign of Cancer, Karka Rashi. But it will not be an enemy aspect, because Mars considers Moon as a friend. Just be slightly careful in your married life. Do not be too aggressive, or that can create some marital disturbance. But if you're respectful, caring, loving towards your spouse, then there will be a lot of harmony, peace in your marital life. Those people who are really seeking a partner in their life, there can be some new proposals that can arise or that can come your way. If you're in a business partnership, then as long as you're respectful, courteous, and there is transparency in your business partnership, then you will have the full support and cooperation of your business partner. Just be careful of embarking on any long distance journey, vacation, travel, and try to take someone along with you if you can, maybe a friend, a family member, your spouse, and do the proper planning research before you embark on major long distance travel. If you're running a business, if you use good business management skills, good financial management decisions, then you can actually see some good profits and your revenues increase in your business activities. It is not a good time to start a new business, however. Try not to do such a thing at this time. The final aspect will be on your 8th house, which will be a friendly aspect on the sign of Leo. If you are in any research related field, whether it is scientific, investigation, or even occult type of research, then you will make remarkable progress as long as you do it with passion, dedication, and hard work. Then I will say that if you're suffering from any chronic health issues, there might be some relief on the cards for you. You might get the proper treatment and medication if you seek the help. Try not to speed and drive your vehicle during this time. Try not to get into unnecessary arguments or quarrels with anyone, or that could lead to a problematic situation. Doing charitable donations, participating in social service organization such as food shelter drive or blood drive or at an animal shelter will be largely beneficial. Helping out the poor, helping out the needy, taking more interest in religious or spiritual activities will be also good, because 8th house is one of the houses of the moksha trikona. Especially it is good for kundalini awakening, doing deep forms of meditation, deep forms of yoga, advanced forms of yoga could be practiced here. So overall, a very powerful and excellent transit for my Capricorn Makar Rashi friends to achieve success in many areas of their life. So I wish you all the very best and thank you for watching. For my Aquarius Kumbha Rashi friends, Mars will be exalted in your 12th house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. Now Mars rules your 10th house and the 3rd house. So what does that tell you? If you are employed in a foreign land, in a regular job, and if you put in the hard work and effort, then you can get tremendous success during this transit. There is no surprise if you get a bonus, promotion, or a salary increment that might be long overdue. Those people who don't have a job, I highly recommend keep applying and give lots of interviews, especially interviews connected to some foreign companies like MNCs, or if you're actually interested in abroad relocation, then this is a key opening where you might get a job in a foreign land and your long-term dreams might finally come true. Doing yoga, meditation, pranayam will be quite beneficial so that you can get good quality of sleep if you are suffering from any sleep disorders such as insomnia. There might be an increase in your overall expenses during this time, so control your spending, but it can be also for things that you enjoy, such as going and doing a lot of traveling internationally, going on vacations, going to amusement park, going to any sports event, going out on an adventure, going out for hiking, going to a wrestling event. So there might be some expenses involved, but it will be for something that you enjoy. But just make sure not to spend unnecessarily, as it can deplete your bank balance a bit. If you're in a relationship, then your basically passion, love, romance will hit the next level. There will be an increase in bed pleasure activity because 10th house or the 12th house is connected to that, and Mars is a planet which is a karaka of passion, and now it is exalted in your 12th house itself. So it is good news for those people in a relationship, as there will be no lack of love, romance, passion and sensuality. From the 12th house, Mars will aspect your 3rd house, which will fall on its own sign of Aries. So again, you will become very brave, courageous, enterprising during this time, and the more hard work and effort you put in anything, the more you will be rewarded, especially in your career and even your business for that matter, because Mars will also aspect your business house, and we'll get through that later. But short distance journeys will be beneficial, and you will spend more time with your siblings. You might go out for playing sports, going out for a hike, and just your overall bonding with your sibling will get better. Your communication skills will be vastly better. You will be able to communicate and make a strong impact on whoever you interact with, especially your email communication, your written communication will be very powerful. Then we see that Mars will directly aspect your 6th house, which will fall on the sign of Cancer. It will be a debilitated aspect, but not an enemy aspect. So your enemies won't be able to bother you much, but try not to make new enemies. If you had taken any loans in the past, think of ways you can slowly start to repay those, but try not to take new loans. Try not to ignore any acute health issues around this time. But if you do proper exercise, yoga, meditation, pranayam, you can actually start to feel healthier. Your energy levels can rise, you will feel more robust, and your stamina can increase as well. If you stay focused and stay passionate about your work, then your everyday work-life routine will also get exciting. The final aspect will fall on your 7th house. So naturally, with your hard work, effort, parakram, you will do very good in your business activities. Your revenues and your profits will go up. Your expenses will decrease. You might think of making new business deals, especially if you are running a business connected to foreign lands, like an import export. Then it can be very profitable during this time period. If you are in a business partnership, try not to be too aggressive with your business partner, or even in a marriage. If you're already married, then try not to be too aggressive with your partner, or that could cause some misunderstandings, arguments, quarrels. But if you're loving, caring, respectful, courteous with your spouse, then the love, romance, and marital harmony and peace will definitely be established during this transit. But overall, there will be a lot of long distance traveling, vacation, journeys on the cards, whether it is for just enjoyment, pleasure with your spouse, for any business or career related purposes. And especially if you are running the Mahadasha or Antardasha, then there is a strong chance you will embark on long distance travel. So overall, a good transit for my Aquarius Kumbha Rashi friend in many areas of their lives. So I hope you use it to your advantage, and thank you for watching. For my Pisces Meen Rashi friends, Mars will be in exaltation in your 11th house in the sign of Capricorn, which is Makar Rashi. This is a very good placement. because 11th house is the Labastan. So you will start to get gains from multiple sources of income. Wealth will definitely be coming your way. It is also the house of Ichha Purti. So your long term dreams, wishes, desires can slowly start getting fulfilled. You will meet important people, make new contacts, meet influential people who can be of help to you in the long run. Your overall social network will start to grow. If you're a social media influencer, this is going to be an excellent time for you to expand your image, to grow your influence, to become more dominant in your space. There is a chance for a bonus promotion or a salary increment as well for those people working in a regular job, because Mars rules your Dhanastan, that is where its Mool Trikon Aries falls. And from the 11th house, Mars will aspect your second house, which is the sign of Aries itself. That is why I said your wealth will grow. You will feel more abundance of money because your savings will increase and you will feel more financially stable than ever before. Your communication skills will become very dominant. You will be able to persuade people by saying only a few words. You will make a strong impact on whoever you interact with. Those who had dismissed you earlier, they will start to give you the attention, respect, credit, and recognition that you truly deserve. You will spend more time with your family. There might be some fun family reunion on the cards. You will eat lots of tasty food, especially spicy food. But you will have a fun time with your family members. You might get some sort of gains or benefit from your extended family members. Then you see that from the 11th house, Mars will directly aspect your 5th house, which will fall on the sign of Cancer. It is a debilitated aspect, but not an enemy aspect. So if you use proper money management technique, you have invested wisely in the past, then you could see some returns around this time. If you are in the teaching profession, your students will applaud your teaching skills, your teaching abilities, your leadership skills will start to shine. Try not to get into unnecessary arguments with your children if you have any. Try not to get into unnecessary quarrels or disputes, or that could cause some misunderstanding. Instead, spend more time with them. Maybe go out on a hike, maybe play some sports with them, because that is the Mars energy. So try to use that in the right way. Maybe go out on an adventure, go out to an amusement park, go to a sports event with your children. That will increase your bonding and they will start to respect you more. Then we see that the final aspect of Mars will be on your 6th house. So that will be a very friendly and good aspect. It will help to defeat your enemies, to rise on top above the competition. Your overall destiny and luck factor will support you to really gain traction. Whether you're running a business, you're working in your regular job, you will be able to rise above your colleagues, above your counterparts, above your competition. If you had taken any loans in the past, you will now think of ways to start repaying those loans. So eventually you can be debt free. Your everyday work-life routine will get exciting. You will become very passionate about what you do. And with doing that hard work and effort, you will naturally get rewarded for the same. So, as you can see, that this transit of Mars is looking exceptional. Even for your health, your energy levels will rise, your stamina will increase, you will feel more robust, your vitality will increase. And overall, it will be an excellent period of growth, success, and prosperity for you from all directions. So I hope you use it to your advantage, and I thank you for watching. All the best.